So Linda, how are you?
Hey, Nick.
I want to thank Linda for
Going great.
so much. Linda Shoemaker has been working tirelessly on the auction, on all these aspects. She is just the most wonderful person to work with. I was very proud to do music at the wedding for Linda and Louise. And I'm someone who people don't realize that I'm actually a fairly conservative person. And I used to be against same sex marriage. But
What?
then I did. Yeah, I was. And then when I saw how beautiful the love between Linda and Louise was, I said, what an idiot I was. What a complete idiot I was. And so, I, this is the world we live in. It's a world where love is more powerful than anything. So,
Yes,
Linda,
yes, yes.
I have a gift for you.
Yes, you do.
I want you
I'm a
to,
little afraid. Please, Louise, stay.
it's a little silly gift. I want you to open it up.
Okay, so this came to our house a week or so ago. Nick said I couldn't open it until tonight. So y'all are going to share this moment with me. Oh, hold on. Well, Nick is such a Boy Scout. It's really wrapped. Hold on. Don't leave, as he would say.
Don't leave.
Oh, you know it. All right. So I'm going to open this, and Nick is going to have to explain something. Come on, Nick, tell them, what is this about?
For many, many years, many years, Linda has been our cheerleader. And I remember days on the trip when in Germany when we were feeling down and tired, and Linda would get up and she'd just start waving her pom poms, and we just felt great immediately. And she's still doing it to this day. She is the most amazing cheerleader. So that's my silly gift for Linda.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, I have to say something about this because the first time Nick called me a cheerleader, I know he meant it as a compliment. And, you know, being a lesbian of a certain era and certain age, it just did not fit with my sense of self at all. And I thought, oh, please don't call me that. But the more I thought about it and the more time went by, I thought that moment that Nick is talking about in Germany, it was about midway through the trip, the choir was tired and exhausted and kind of sick of each other, and we just had a dress rehearsal with a choir that was so good. I mean, they were like everything that you think of a European, classically trained, formal sounding, beautiful choir singing classical music. And our Mystic Chorale ragtag bunch was in the back going, we can't go on and sing with these people. We're going to be so humiliated. And what I said in that moment, and I believe in my heart, is the Mystic Chorale has something so special and so unique and so so wonderful that there is a joy and there's a compassion and there's an openness and there's a sharing and there's a connecting that you know, formally trained beautiful German choir could never do. And when we went out there, we followed that choir and we sang in our mystic way and got everybody in that room moving and singing and clapping and standing and dancing by the end. They never experienced anything like that before. And that German choir really learned something from the Mystic Chorale. So I am a passionate advocate of this mission. I am a passionate supporter, lover of Nick Page and everything that you do. So thank you, Nick. And so I now accept the title. It's okay.
I'm gonna hold it.
Love
I
you,
am
Nick.
I am so glad. I am so glad to hear that. You know, go to the Honk Festival sometime. It's in the fall over Columbus Day weekend, and you have LGBTQ plus cheerleaders in many colors, just
Yes.
out there waving their joy. And it's a wonderful, wonderful experience. All right. After this next tribute video, we're going to have Mabel. And Mabel, I'll tell you about that in a minute. But let's do the third of 4 tribute videos.
Hello, Mystic Chorale. This is Ntabi, and I just wanted to take a minute and congratulate you on 30 years. For the many times that I've been with the Mystic Chorale, it has been nothing but joy. Thank you for doing your part in bringing music to the hearts of many people through your expression of song. Happy 30th anniversary.
The first Mystic rehearsal I attended, I came in, saw all these white people. I was looking more for gospel. And Olivia told me that I could sit in for a night without having to pay. And so I sat down and y'all started singing a gospel song. And I said, who are these white people singing gospel? So by the end of the rehearsal, I was hooked. So I want to say thank you to Nick for founding this wonderful community. Especially, you really got me with the travel bug with Germany, Switzerland, and Ireland. And a big shout out to the board and boards past and all the volunteers, but especially Nick. And if I was with you, Nick, I would give you a big lipstick kiss on the cheek.
Mystic Chorale.
30 more.
Thank you, Mr. Chorale, for keeping me sane for more than 2 decades.
Thank you, Mystic.
Mystic Chorale. 2 words. To me, those 2 words are synonymous with 2 other words. Nick Page. Thank you, Nick Page. I met Nick in 1992. He came to facilitate a service at my church in Waltham, and that was it. I was hooked. So when I went to join Mystic Chorale, which was much smaller back then, fewer than 100 people, it was Nick Page's Mystic Chorale. There was no board of directors, no 501c3 incorporated organization. It was just this larger-than-life man making incredible music happen with anyone who wanted to sing.
Thank you, Mystic, for all the love and the joy. Thank you, Mystic, for all the
Hi. Thank you first to Nick and to my buddies here on this Zoom call with me. I've been singing with the Mystic for 30 years, and it has completely changed my life. It's been a source of support. When my mother died, the only place I wanted to be was singing with the Mystic Chorale. I've met friends here. I met my husband and I, our first date was at a power sing, Louise Grasmere's first power sing. I got proposed to in Ireland, and I got to have the whole chorale singing, going to the chapel. And I look forward to many more years and opportunities with the chorale.
I'm Scott Sandler, and since my wife just said a lot of the things I was going to say, I want to thank Nick most of all, who I've known for 30 years and have been singing for over 27 years. And we were one of the 3 couples that have gotten engaged at different trips with the Mystic Chorale. I want to give thanks out to Jonathan, to the board, to all the people through the years that have put in all the hard work. Most of my closest friends and the people that we vacation with and everything else have come from the Mystic Chorale. So it has just been the best thing that happened in our life. So thank you, Nick. Love everybody, and congratulations on 30 years.
Hi, everyone. Happy 30th anniversary. Thank you, Nick, for starting this Mystic 30 years ago. Thank you for all your support and supporting me and helping me get better as a singer. Thank you, Jonathan, for all your support. I really am lucky to have both of you supporting me and everybody from this community that's supported me through these years at Mystic. I miss everyone, and I really hope to see everyone very soon.
Thank you. That was Anna. She's out in San Francisco. Hello, Anna. We miss you too. So I'd like to introduce now Mabel. Mabel Lang is a member of our board, and in our potlucks for years and years at our potlucks, she likes to serenade us with parodies. So I asked her to do a parody or two just for today. So Mabel, take it away.
Okay. I'm tired of wearing mask. It's required when I leave home. This darned coronavirus forcing me to stay here at home. I look over yonder and what can't I see? Forcing me to stay here at home. A little virus coming after me, forcing me to stay here at home. Please keep 6 feet away. Please keep 3, 6 feet away. Please keep 2, 4, 6 feet away. Please keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feet away. I'm tired of wearing masks. It's required when I leave home. This darned coronavirus forcing me to stay here at home. So that's the first one. And hold on. Every day is another Zoom meeting. COVID is keeping me here. I'm staying home out of fear. Every day is another Zoom meeting. But I need to stop and smell the roses today. I keep signing in, listening. I open the mail, I click on the link, I'm joining in. I am tired of Zoom and sitting here. Please, I need to stop and get outside today. Every day is another Zoom meeting. COVID is keeping me here. I'm staying home out of fear. Every day is another Zoom meeting. Take the time to stop and smell the roses today. I keep joining Zoom over and over, trying to speak. I open my mouth, but no one can hear. I'm still on mute. I am tired of Zoom and sitting here. Please, I need to stop and leave my condo today. Every day is another Zoom meeting. COVID is keeping me here. I'm staying home out of fear. Every day is another Zoom meeting. When can we please gather all together? Once I thought that we were going to Scotland, but I'm spending August here in Cambridge, and I'm in another long Zoom meeting. When can we please gather all together and sing?
Oh, another masterpiece from Mabel.
Thank you, Nick.
So much. By the way, one of the auction items this year in the auction is gardening, I think. Is that right, Mabel?
Yep.
She
yep.
has some gardening tips. She is a master in the garden. That's her first love, is gardening. And
so the one that I haven't added yet to the auction is I'm going to write a parody for someone.
Oh, great. That's wonderful.
Yep. So
all right.
I'm still writing that one up.
Okay. So I have a short little video, and I want to ask forgiveness of Karen Grossman and Mark Parisi. I told neither one I was going to do this. Take it away. Hi, I'm here on a Zoom session with two longtime Mystic singers, Mark Parisi and Karen Grossman. Let's start with you, Mark. Mark, from a tenor's perspective, what do most basses sound like?
George, George, George of the jungle, strong as he can be.
And Karen, from an alto's perspective, what do most sopranos sound like?
And ting tang walla bing bang, ting tang walla bing bang.
Mark, what is your favorite choral warm-up?
Lip smackin', whip crackin', patty whackin', knick knackin', silver rackin', scoundrel whackin', cracker jackin', doo 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 doo, cracker jack.
Groovy. Now, Karen, I'm always pushing beautiful vowels. For you, what are the beautiful vowels?
And ting tang walla bing bang.
I see. And Mark, we've been blessed with many wonderful guest singers and soloists from the chorus. Who is your favorite soloist?
Choo Choo Charlie was his name, we hear.
And what was so special about this singer?
He used good and plenty candy to make the train run.
Karen, I hesitate to ask you this, but what was your favorite Mystic song that you ever sang?
And ting tang walla bing bang.
Mark, with our uncertain future, what advice do you have for us?
Watch out for that tree!
And to finish up, Karen, I don't know why I'm asking you this, but I'm just curious to know if you have any final thoughts.
And ting tang walla bing bang, ting tang walla bing bang.
The Mystic Chorale wishes to apologize for this video. We have endeavored to create a positive environment. We wish to apologize especially to the sopranos and basses for suggesting that their singing is anything less than amazing. The least we could have done would have been to also ridicule the tenors and the altos. The Mystic Chorale wishes to apologize for the previous statement. We should not ridicule the basses and the tenors or the sopranos and the altos. We should be positive at all times. I'm sorry for that. I have to do that. Well, I have some good news I want to share. This is me just over 2 years ago. And I have lost some weight since then. And this week I reached a special number. And drum roll, please. I have lost 200 pounds.
Wow!
ever try to lift a 50-pound bag of cement, imagine lifting 4 of those. So am I feeling better? Yes. How did I do it? Exercise. Don't eat as much. But also no gluten, no dairy, no processed sugar, no alcohol, no fun. Now, the fun part is not true. You can have great fun, eat lots of food. I'm never hungry, and I love my daily walks. So if any of you are struggling with weight, join the club and work at it, okay? 6 months ago, walking to the end of the street was painful. Now I'm going for 3-mile walks in the woods and can walk up a pretty steady hill without stopping. So it takes one step at a time, but you can do it. All right, so I want to introduce a very beautiful, beautiful song. When the COVID-19 hit, I wasn't planning on doing this song, but it just seemed to work. It's a beautiful civil rights song. I feel like going on. When trials mount on every hand, I feel like going on. And now, after the murder of George Floyd, we also have so much work to do. And this song is one that brings me hope. So let's do that song, please.
I feel like going on. I feel like going on. When trials mount on every hand, I feel like going on. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. When trials mount on every hand, I feel like going on. I feel like going on. I feel like going on. When trials mount on every hand, I feel like going
Patricia, you're doing a great job. Thank you for that. Before I introduce our last performer for the night, I just want to say about the Mystic Chorale. We started off, why the Mystic? Well, for one thing, I was living near the Mystic River at the time, but also I was drawn to mysticism, particularly the teachings of Matthew Fox. And he talked a lot about Meister Eckhart, a medieval mystic. And Meister Eckhart talked of the 4 paths. And the 4 paths are via positiva, living in awe; via negativa, the experience of sadness in our lives, the experience of loss, but also the experience of letting go; via creativa, the fact that the universe itself is a creative act, that it is a verb, not a noun. It is happening constantly. We are all atoms in the act of being human beings. So we are all verbs. And finally, via transformativa, the power of compassion. The very idea that compassion is a building block of the universe, okay? And that in a Donald Trump universe, life would have began with a single cell organism and killed itself. and that would have been the end of it. But in the universe that we live in, life began as a single cell organism, and it created new life, a compassion of constantly growing, constant creativity, constant growth. And so I love that Jonathan Singleton is part of our lives as the Mystic Chorale, because creativity. Everything he plays is creative. He never does anything the same way twice. And having that element as part of the Mystic Chorale for all these years is such a powerful part of our experience. Compassion, that is whole part of the whole Black experience. The very idea that this is a gift that we are giving the world. Humility, we give that gift as an act of and a humble gift, because we know that the true gift comes from somewhere else, that we are blessed. And so it was a great pleasure that I introduced Jonathan Singleton.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can. Good. I'm going to play my keyboard. If you can hear that, give me a thumbs up. Good evening, Mr. Chorale. It's so great to see you all and great to be here. Thank you so much to Nick for extending an invitation to me to be a part of your 30th anniversary celebration. That's a great milestone, 30 years. You all are a wonderful chorale. You've made a big impact on my life. It's been a real pleasure to be walking with you for these years. Did a lot of cool things being around you guys. I recorded my first CD with Eric at Wellspring Sound, who I met through the Mystic. I met my beautiful wife in the Mystic Chorale. And yes, come over to the house. We'll tell you the whole story. You'll love it. Got to travel, got to share some gospel with you. It's been a real great experience. So I'm going to play a little music right now. I was asked to play, so I'm going to play something. I was thinking about what I want to play. And I don't have a lot of sermons. I only have really one or two, so I'm going to give you one of my stock sermons tonight, which is that in these times we need to make change. We need to not so much be telling the world to change, but we should change ourselves so we can better change other people. So I'm looking inside to try to grow a little bit, and I'm encouraging all of us to do likewise. So I'm starting with The Man in the Mirror. So I'm going to play a Michael Jackson song called Man in the Mirror.
Thank you, Jonathan. I was reading the chat features, and the people are writing speechless. Thanks to Jonathan for this gorgeous music. I could listen to Jonathan play all night. OMG, the perfect finish. We shall overcome. Yes, beautiful, beautiful. So thank you, Jonathan. We love you so much. So we have right now the final tribute video, and then the final virtual choir video. And then Olivia is going to lead us in the toast. And then for those who wish to stay, we have a slide presentation with 4 songs after that. All right, so let's go to tribute number 4.
Hi folks, Bill Staines here. Sending out a big congratulations to Nick Page and the Mystic Chorale for 30 years of making music together, making music for all of us. You're all musical angels. I hope there's another 30 years to go.
Wonderful community.
Miss you. I miss you all.
Hi, my name is Erica, and I want to thank the Mystic Chorale and the grace that brought me there to this wonderful family and group of people. I now feel like I have a family that I've never had, and I have friends that I can turn to at any mood or any time. And I want to thank all the volunteers that make it possible. And I want to especially thank Nick. All of his rehearsals are like master classes, and they have helped me grow as a musician. And Jonathan as well. His classes, they touch on different things, and it just becomes this great experience of getting to work with so many talented people. And I just feel that my life is filled with people from the Mystic Chorale, and they're like sisters and brothers to me, and I would not have the family that I have now if it weren't for the Mystic. I love you all.
Wait to see you again.
Well, I've got to say, as the audience, the only audience member in the group, that I think I've got the best job of everybody, because I go to all the concerts. I go the first night and the second night. And to me, the second night is better, not because it's actually better singing, but I know what's coming and I can anticipate my favorite songs. And like knowing what your Christmas or holiday present is going to be, and you just wait for it, and bang, you know it's going to come. And it's an unbelievable feeling when you sing in the audience and 150, 200 people are singing at full throat. It's just as different than the normal size chorale, and it really is an impressive feeling. And my favorite was when you did the national anthem several years ago, when you wanted.
Loved that arrangement.
That was the best arrangement I've ever heard of the national anthem.
Should have picked us for the red flag.
By Nick Page.
Right, that's correct.
Yeah.
It was just great. So you all should be proud of yourself for what you produce, all these concerts. It's great. And I appreciate it.
Whose hearts rise and bright stars through the perilous skies. On the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night. Was still there.
So I want to thank everyone who has donated money this evening to the chorus and everyone who's going to buy auction items. You know, the making money is part of all this, but think of it as an act of compassion. And we thank you very, very much for it. Linda, how are we doing on all that?
Hey, Nick. Hi, everybody. So, we have raised $600 tonight so far through your gifts and donations. And we have 40 people bidding on the auction so far, with about $2,600 of bids coming in so far. So that is awesome, and we want to thank everybody who's participating. But from what I'm looking at, we've still got 190 people here. So that means there's 150 of you who haven't made a bid yet on the auction. So I really want to encourage you to go take a look at it. It's a lot of fun. Louise and I were looking at the items the other day and realizing we haven't been shopping, right, for 3 months. And if you go on there, you're going to be amazed at how much you kind of want one of those things. So do it. This is much better to buy something in support of the Mystic Chorale. All of that money goes to Mystic to do all of the things that everybody tonight has been talking about. Creating a community of compassion, making friends, finding life partners, spreading joy and compassion, finding meaning in your life and in your community, and playing music. Woo! And playing music. So
Linda.
please, yes, Nick. Hey, Nick.
Aren't we giving a percentage of the proceeds?
Yes, we are. Thank you so much for mentioning that. So the board has committed to donating 20% of the money that we earn from this auction to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. So your contribution to the Mystic tonight and over the next 10 days that this auction is open will not only keep the Mystic Chorale going, but it will help us in our mutual and organizational commitment to racial justice. So there's so many reasons tonight to support this organization. You know, we hate to talk about money, but none of this happens without the money that we collectively put together to support the Mystic Chorale. Right?
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Linda, for everything you do. So our final virtual choir video of the evening is a setting of a Woody Guthrie song that he never finished in his lifetime. He left many, many unfinished lyrics. And the Klezmatics, Lisa Gutkin, got permission, and they did an album called Wonder Wheel. And I just said, this song has to be out there. So this is an arrangement of mine of the Lisa Gutkin setting of words by Woody Guthrie. This is one of over 100 published pieces I have. And so this features the Mystic Chorale. It's called Gonna Get Through This World. It's from a time in Woody Guthrie's life where he had married into the Goldblatt family, radical Jews, atheists, workman's circle, union people, but also tikkun olam, the whole idea that we are here with a purpose and we have to try to make the world a better place. And that you can hear that sentiment throughout this song. So here is Gonna Get Through This World.
Well, I'm gonna get through this world the best I can if I can. And I'm gonna get through this world, and I think I can. the best I can if I can. And I'm gonna talk in this world, and I think I can, and I think I can. I'm gonna walk in this world the best I can if I can. I'm gonna talk in this world the best I can if I can. I'm gonna get through this world the best I can. Well, I'm gonna clean up this world the best I can if I can. And I'm gonna clean up this world, and I think I can. Well, I'm gonna leave this world behind the best I can if I can. And I'm gonna leave this world behind, and I think I can. And I think I can. I'm gonna clean up this world the best I can if I can. I'm gonna leave this world behind the best I can if I can. I'm gonna get through this world the best I can.
Okay, so my lovely wife Nita Penfold here. She's pouring out a little sparkly juice for us, and I'm going to lead it over to Olivia for the toast.
Thank you everyone so much for joining our very first ever virtual anniversary celebration. I'd like to toast everyone who has ever sung with, volunteered for, conducted, played in a band with, or been on the staff of the Mystic Chorale. And a special shout out to our rehearsal pianist of many years, Ruth Roper. I'd like to personally toast Jane Arsham and Chuck Gordon, our very first board co-presidents. Gail Sullivan, our first administrative director, volunteer coordinator. Jill Gross and Jeannie Taylor, our administrative directors, numbers 2 and 3, and our current administrative director, volunteer coordinator, Linda Shoemaker. Let's toast Jonathan Singleton, our oh so special Mystic Gospel Director, as well as guest gospel directors, Linda Brown San Martin and Danelle Patterson. And a mighty mystic toast to Nick Page for 30 amazing years. God only knows what we'd be without you. Thank you for making us sound so great. And now let us raise our glasses making music a participatory experience, promoting singing as an act of compassion, while exploring through song the musically rich and diverse cultures that abound in this world. Thank you all, and good night.
Yes. All right. A toast. A toast. I'm going to enjoy this.
Cheers.
Mm. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you for your beautiful words. Thank you to everyone involved. A toast to life. Life is beautiful. And we are blessed regardless of all the problems. Remember, we are blessed, and that it's about us giving back. Always, always. So for most of you, our evening is done. But for those who wish to stay, we have a wonderful video collage, not a video collage, a photo collage of photos from around the years, ending with memoriam of people who have passed away. And then for those who are still with us, we're going to have breakout sessions where you get to hang out with people and talk about what wine you're drinking. All right. So thank you again to Patricia and Olivia and everyone and Linda. And let's watch and remember friends.
For this song, you have to grab somebody's hand and dance with them. It's imperative. Yes? You can't sit down.
We are creating together, participating together. We're celebrating a world culture of peace. Together, we are creating together, participating together. We're celebrating a world culture of peace. I say what? Let's get our act together. I say when? And where? A world culture of peace. I say who? And how? A world culture of peace. Together, we are creating together, participating together. We're celebrating a world culture of peace. Together, we are creating together, participating together. We're celebrating a world culture of
On this journey, thoughts and feelings, finding intuition, my head, my heart. I am gathering the tools together. I'm preparing to do my part. All of those who have come before me, band together, be my guides. Loving lessons that I will follow. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living in the great big river. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together. Some in power and some in pain. We that worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the long side.
same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We that worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the bones of the living side. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. What have we done? 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 What will we send enough? Thank you.